Some say one cannot think, love, or sleep well when one has not dined well. On that note, so let's take a peek at Gastronomy Korea for 2018. It's all about cost-emotiveness instead of cost-effectiveness.
And people are looking for something more than just a quick, affordable bite. In other words, hearty meals that warm you up in more ways than one. Our Jung-hwan explains further.
It's not just because I'm single and living alone. It's something that I'll always miss.
When I used to live with my family, I thought that it was something always prepared by my mother 3 times a day. But now, since I'm living alone, it is difficult to prepare it for myself.
The Ministry of Agriculture, Food and Rural Affairs has recently announced the keywords that will lead dining trends in 2018. After surveying over 3,000 people and analyzing consumption behavior, the ministry said the top keyword was cost-emotiveness. The word encompasses how visual design, restaurant atmosphere, and homemade recipes all add value to the dining experience. This restaurant in Seoul has been trying to attract customers through cost-emotiveness.
Considering the recent trend is dining out alone or eating in a small group, we wanted people to come anytime and enjoy a full-hearted, home-style cooked meal.
Everyone makes homemade meals differently, depending on the day, available ingredients, and number of people eating. But they often consist of rice, soup, and a couple of side dishes. A humble but warm-hearted meal. According to the owner, the number of restaurants that try to appeal to customers' sense of nostalgia is increasing, and home cooking style meals prepared with care and love can really hit the spot.
I live alone near this place, and I visit here often because the food is delicious, and most importantly, it feels similar to eating at home.
When people think of homemade meals, words like family and nostalgia spring to mind. And that nostalgia is often a memory of childhood meals cooked by a loving parent. But with more and more people eating fast and generic food, and Korea's food culture becoming more global and diverse, homemade meals have become harder to find. So now, many companies in the food industry are targeting consumers who are tired of mass-produced instant foods, and who crave homemade meals, or rather, are missing their family. But surprisingly, this trend is being led by the younger generation.
In some ways, the digital generation, those who ate the most instant food, are recalling a lot of their family memories, and they're changing their appetite to more home-cooked healthy meals.
Jipbanchan Laboratory prepares more than 100 homemade side dishes every day for all its customers across the nation. It produces meals following simple steps. First washing the meat and raw vegetables, then moving the ingredients to the next place where they are cooked, before being stored and sent out to customers. But despite this approach seeming like a production line, according to the CEO, the most important factor when preparing these foods is love.
We are trying to provide a homemade meal to customers so that everyone feels loved. That is why we pick fresh ingredients by ourselves and deliver right to our customers' doors.
The craving for these homemade foods comes from the desire to eat humble and warm side dishes, rather than fast food or instant food. One regular customer explained why they eat such food.
Actually, since I've been living alone for a while, I don't usually prepare a variety of side dishes. But every time I order these homemade-like meals, it feels like my mom prepared them for our family.
As the variety and availability of cheap instant food is increasing, the number of people cooking at home is on the decline. But while dining out on instant or processed food can satisfy our hunger, it might lack the warmth we feel when enjoying a home-cooked meal. This is what we mean by cost-emotiveness. With people leading faster and busier lives, fast food may seem like a good fit for those on a tight schedule. But sometimes it's better to slow down and enjoy life a bit by having a warm, filling homemade meal with loved ones. Jung-hwan, Arirang News.